If you're looking for some new perfumes that would work like compliment magnets because the only thing you care about is how much attention they actually bring you, well, this is the right video for you because in it I'll be sharing with you top 6 such fragrance recommendations that are really mass appealing, super likable, and perfect for every budget. So if you want to stand out and be in the center of attention, make sure to keep on watching this video. For all the help information, check out the description box. Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, as well as feel free to subscribe to my channel and comment down below the most common perfume in your collection, because I would really like to know. And once you're done with that, we can get started. Hello and welcome everyone. So today we are talking about those fragrances that bring us positive feedback, and I totally get that we really want attention for our fragrances. So let me know which perfumes are the most compliment in your collection, and not only I'll be sharing with you my holy grails, but I will also tell you how you can layer them to elevate the game. So with that being said, now let's get started with Teriaq by Latafa. This is a very popular and affordable Arab fragrance that never lets me down because it is very contrasting and super complex, smells really expensive, and there is a gourmand part coming from glazed caramel, glowy honey, and kind of sugary note of vanilla that is contrasted by juicy and tart note of rhubarb with flowers that are toned down by sexual leather and musk. So this fragrance smells really complex. People never believe that I wear just one fragrance because it is dimensional, bright, and super bold. The sillage on this one, you guys need to check it out for yourself. Blind buy this perfume and wear it out. I like to have it on if I go to a crowded place because I know that it will stay put, it will attract compliments. Guys love it, but girls buy it because they see how well received this fragrance is, and if you've heard positive feedback on this perfume, it's all for a good reason. It's a hyped up fragrance that is so dimensional, so interesting. I could compare it to La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier, but that one is way less complex than this fragrance. So it's not that simple, it's very interesting. And if you're going out and maybe you want to be like in the center of attention, this fragrance will really take the center stage. However, if you are looking for something wearable for the everyday basis, I would highly recommend you nothing but the Sea and Sky from Une Nuit Nomade. And there is some magic in this fragrance because once molecules hit the skin, it's all about soft musk, smooth sandalwood, and freshness. It smells like your skin but better, and it's perfect for the daily wear when you don't want an overly complicated perfume. However, if you like clean fragrances that smell sensual and attractive because of that, highly recommend you this fragrance because it's perfect for any occasion. And I also have a discount for you to share, so I will leave all the information down below. Please check it out and give this fragrance a try because this is something that smells modern, current, and at the same time it's that simple fragrance that you can't go wrong with. And sometimes you don't need an overly strange fragrance that would be too extravagant and over the top, and something as clean, light, and pleasant would work. It's great when you go out of the shower and apply it on the clean skin. Perfect for more laid-back days. It's a casual option that everyone will enjoy. Now, if you are looking for something a little bit extra but at the same time super elegant and nice, so many people have already bought Lintad from Givenchy because of me, because in my personal opinion, this is literally the best white floral perfume on the market. And if you're looking for a white floral bouquet in a bottle, that's what it is. I always recommend EDP. There are many other options. Let me know about your favorite, but this is all about tuberose, orange blossom, jasmine, smelling natural, a little bit juicy, it stays put, it is elegant. That's why also great for formal wear. My colleagues go crazy for this perfume. Sometimes they're like, oh, when you are in the office without even seeing you because you know, the room was smelling of this fragrance. So yeah, really pay attention to that intoxicating trail that it leaves, smelling kind of like this opulent but not over the top white floral fragrance. And those are really trendy at the moment, but in my opinion opinion, nothing beats this one. There are some new versions of this perfume that I'm eyeing, but I already have a few interpretations of Lintad that in my opinion is gorgeous. And guys, give it a try if you've never smelled it. It is really, really good. Now let's talk about a compliment getter for a special occasion. If you go somewhere and you want to impress people, I recommend you my new obsession by Vash that is called Beaming Buenos Aires. Now, I've heard great things about this fragrance, and you guys, it's kind of like your beautiful, refined, creamy, sort of rosy fragrance that's not floral at all. There are spices and vanilla with note of leather in there. I don't get that. What I smell is this amazing and very bright, rosy, I would say powdery creaminess with minty leaf that is not cooling. I love mint so much, and I always recall it in perfumes, but in here it's absolutely new. And hibiscus, which makes it smell a little bit more different than many other, not only rosy but overall floral fragrances in general. So I would say this is a very chic and impressive perfume with a very bold projection. So if you go somewhere and you really care about the sillage, guys, people go crazy for this fragrance. And even me wearing this perfume, I just love how it smells. It brings in a confident vibe, and also, yeah, it's just a very good fragrance. That's kind of similar to Hibiscus Majahat, but less aggressive. I prefer this one. I would recommend you this one. I have a discount for this one. So this is a good fragrance for a special occasion, okay? Not everyday wear. And for something a little bit more mysterious that is in the vein of a very popular perfume, Bianco Latte, because it's lactonic, it is milky and kind of cozy, but with a twist, is Dark Romance by Zara. And I noticed men really fall for this fragrance because when I wear it, you know, it's not the loudest fragrance on earth, but at the same time there is something about this whipped cream mixed with roasted tonka bean and delicious, kind of chewy, but at the same time a soft note of toffee that is accentuated by powdery vanilla that is relaxing, okay? And I like to wear it in the evening because the sillage is hugging, it is warming, and it is so good that men really tell me it's delicious, and I agree, it is delicious. And you know, those milky and lactonic perfumes, they are on the rise, they are extremely in, and if you want something like that but very inexpensive with good quality, I would recommend you this one by Zara, Dark Romance. There is like this more mysterious twist to this pretty light and creamy fragrance that is gorgeous. And if you're going somewhere and you want to smell sensual, attractive, but like with a hint of mystery, Dark Romance will really achieve that. And if you're going somewhere and you really need everyone to look at you, you want a fragrance that not necessarily will really make people stand up, come up to you and ask about the perfume all day. That happened to me with Arabian Stonka by Montal, one of their bestsellers that I stand by, that I always recommend, because guys, this is such a good fragrance with typical Montal's DNA. Think about their note of oud, rose, tonka bean. If you know this brand, you know what I'm talking about. There is also amber in there, mixed with note of sugar cane. There is musk and oak musk that smells crystallized and very reminiscent of Baccarat Rouge 540, saffron that cools it down. So think about Montal meets Baccarat Rouge, and that fragrance is super recognizable. There are multiple dupes for it, and on its own it's just way too typical these days, too common and even too boring. With Arabian Stonka, you will get like best of so many other fragrances. So this is something that I would really recommend you guys, because if you're going to the restaurant, if you have a really, yeah, intimate, but maybe also sexy, romantic date, or you just don't care, you want a signature scent that people will remember you by, Arabian Stonka is such a good one. It's one of the most common perfumes in my collection that I would highly recommend you to check out. But now, with that being said, let me actually share with you perfumes that you can layer together to elevate the game. And for the first pair, I would say go with Dark Romance and Teriaq, because both are kind of gourmands. In here we have some fruits and tart notes, and in here milkiness, so that's just awesome if you like gourmand perfumes. And those are also kind of aphrodisiacs, so go with vanillas if you want, you know, like massive attention, and if you like more beautiful and effortless fragrances, wear Lintad with nothing but the sea and sky, because it will make it more cleaner, but Lintad will bring in life to this composition. And of course, last but not least, and the most glamorous and yeah, loud option would be Beaming Buenos Aires and Arabian Stonka. This is for a special occasion. This is for the time when you want to be put together, smell your best, attract compliments, and be just like the best smelling person in the room. These two would do that with ease, so give them a try and let me know which of these fragrances you want to check out. I do have some helpful links and discounts linked down below, so check out the description box. Follow me on my social media. If you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them. Let's chat down below. I'm extremely excited to hear from you, so don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed watching. Please subscribe to my channel, request future content, and make sure to stay tuned, smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys!